Hey, Anomaly here, and welcome to another Quick Bites. Today, we're going to be walking through Upwelling, our level 100 talent here from Miss. So, what are we going to cover today in today's video? We're going to go over a quick overview of the tooltip, really just read it real quick for you guys. We're going to go over how Upwelling works, what it does to Essence Font as a spell, and finally, we'll go over some quick tips and tricks. Believe me, they're going to be quick. There's not many. So let's get started. First up, we have the tooltip. I'll just read it for you real quick. For every 6 seconds Essence Font spends off cooldown, your next Essence Font may be channeled for 1 additional second. We'll talk about that. It's a little bit difficult maybe to understand. And the second part of the talent is the duration of Essence Font heal over time is increased by 4 seconds. So that one's pretty straightforward. Shouldn't be too much. Let's break it down. So first up is the easy part. The Essence Font hot now lasts 12 seconds, up from 8 seconds. So untalented, it's an 8-second hot. Now the bolts will leave a 12-second hot on their target. Awesome. Let's go over one of the more difficult sections here, parts of the spell, or parts of the talent, I'm sorry. It is that for each second Essence Font is off cooldown, an additional bolt will be cast the next time you channel Essence Font. So an additional bolt will be cast for every 1 second Essence Font remains off cooldown. There is a maximum to this. You can have a maximum increase of 18 additional bolts or 3 additional seconds of channel time, unhasted, of course. Let's go through a visual here. So again, the numbers here are going to be unhasted. Essence Font's channel time is affected by haste, so keep that in mind. However, the cooldown reduction, so Essence Font's always a 12-second cooldown, not affected by haste, and also the increase in bolts is unaffected by haste. So just keep that in mind. Really, it's only the cast time, the first section, sort of haste effect here. So here we have on our timeline, we have our first 3 seconds. We start our Essence Font channel, and it ends 3 seconds later. Then 12 seconds after that, the Essence Font cooldown ends. And here's where Upwelling starts to interact with the spell. Our Essence Font cooldown has ended and has been on cooldown for 1 second. So 1 second ago, it came off cooldown. We now have 1 additional bolt that will be added to our next Essence Font cast. If we wait 1 additional second, meaning it's now been on cooldown for 2 seconds, we have 2 additional bolts. And we can extrapolate this out, basically let it go up to 6 seconds, we say. We cast. That means we get 6 extra bolts on our next Essence Font cast, or more plainly, 1 additional second of channel time. Remember, when we talked about Essence Font, it fires off 6 bolts every second of channel time. So once we get 6 extras, that's 1 extra second of channel time from an Essence Font. And we will continue on until it's been off cooldown for about 18 seconds to the maximum, and that way we'll get 18 extra bolts, or 3 additional seconds of channel time. So there you have it. That's how it works. It's essentially, for every second it's off cooldown up to 18 seconds, we will add 1 bolt to its next channel. So now we're going to go over a couple of quick tips and tricks for this one. First up is your playstyle or use of Essence Font does not change when you take this talent. Pretty straightforward. You still use it when you want to use it. It doesn't really change anything. Again, do not hold your Essence Font in raids. If there's 6 people in range, they're injured, still going to be your go-to heal in this situation. You're not going to wait until it stacks up a couple extra times, you get a couple extra bolts. Please, please, please do not do that. Finally, in Mythic Plus, you may potentially pre-cast Essence Font for a second just to get the hots out before potentially a larger damage event. That way you can, gain the benefit of double mastery procs on your group. This is just better, slightly better, right? You'll get 4 additional seconds of the hot to leverage, or about 2-ish casts if you're quick. So again, still useful to pre-cast in Mythic Plus. You get a little bit of extra additional hot time on that one. Again in a raid, do not hold Essence Font. Use it when you need it. This just offers you a little bit extra efficiency on the spell. That's it, friends. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for watching all the videos we've done here. And if you guys have any other topics, any other things you think might be good for a video, please let me know in the comments below, or you can jump in the Peak Discord and let me know there. I'll leave a link in the description. Thanks, guys. Bye.